Her children, one and all. Fortuno is ready to lead you to Heidelin at last. We make for the lift at the center of this chamber. Come. Am I finally meeting Heidelin? Well, I mean, I meant Heidelin, but I mean, am I actually finally going to, well, figure out everything? The whole thing with Zodiark, the whole thing with everything, and Meteon and all that. Because, like, we need to figure that out now, more than ever. As you all know, alongside our physical world exists an ethereal plane, what we refer to as the ethereal sea. At the heart of the star, the physical and ethereal are one and the same. Thus, the deeper we go, the easier it becomes to pass between said planes. We utilize this principle in constructing the Anti-Tower, and once more here in Thalmazine. No sooner did the Forum decide that an exodus from the star would be necessary than it began work on this facility. Our work culminated in a device that allowed us to peer deeper into the ethereal sea than ever before, in search of Heidelin's ever fainter echoes. The Altioscope. Or the Itioscope. And you communicate with her through this device. For a time, yes, but since the 7th Umbral Calamity, it's been rare to hear even a whisper. If you wish to reach her, you must journey close to the center of the star than we have ever dared, beyond the Altioscope. Even so, I make no guarantee that you will find her, nor of your safety, not so deep in the ethereal sea. We understand, but if we are to deliver this world, we have no choice but to try. I know. I only wish we could do more than observe your progress from afar. The Itioscope ocular lens by which we may peer into the ethereal sea without pacing ourselves at hazard lies above us. Through it, we can watch and guide you. In the swirling depths, there are pockets of ether so dense and turbulent that they can unravel one's soul. If we determine that you are at risk of coming into contact with such a pocket, we will recall you with teleportation magics. To that end, it would be best if one familiar with the composition of your souls remained here to assist in assessing said risk. Otherwise, there is an increased probability that we will extract you too early or too late. I think Kryl. Yeah. After all, she was the one watching our bodies and Shadowbringers, so... Please allow me. I have thought upon this much, and, in truth, I do not believe that I am fit to join you in the trials ahead. The events of the Tower of Babel drained me, yes, but even before that, your capabilities far outstrip my own. This is no time to have a weak link in our vanguard, no matter how much she may wish it were otherwise. If I assist in the manner that Master Fortuno has laid out, however, I may still be of use. Will you trust in me to do so? Of course. I can think of none other I trust more. Compared to all that effort you put into keeping us alive while our souls were in the there we go, preventing us from dissolving into ether on a single expedition ought to pose no challenge at all. And even if we did, I expect you would hunt us down and restore us to health somehow. You flatter me, but rest assured that I will be keeping a close eye on all of you. There's one more thing. Those in ages past referred to the ethereal sea as the underworld, our final resting place. In its embrace is memory washed away, leaving only the purity of one's soul, or so we believe. Yet what of these memories? If you think to ask what becomes of them, cast adrift on ethereal tides. Some theorize they linger for some time, those associated with strong sentiment in particular. In those depths, memories of the departed may even coalesce around you, for hatred or for love. Thus I do caution you to be wary, but also to have faith. Remember, those who did gladly extend a hand to you, they may lift you up once more. Here we go. The ITS scope now accessible. Let's do it. I am ready. I am ready for this. Oh shoot, I need the equipment, don't I? Give me a sec here. Ah, crap. Yeah, I'll throw this out. Come on. Okay. Here we go. Alpha node. Yeah, okay, cool. The ITS scope. Oh my god, I love this already. I am feeling like I'm in the title screen of the game all of a sudden. This is amazing.
All seems in order with the lens, and I trust you can hear me.
Ether.
Those things are pure malcontent, the residue of lives unfulfilled.
You cannot stop us!
Okay, that's blocked off. Alright.
cannot stop us!
Oh my god. We might fight older bosses here. That's amazing. Papalymo, oh my god. That is amazing. Ilbert and then Papalymo there is something. Okay. I have to think about this carefully. This is amazing. I don't remember Livia exactly. Oh, okay.
You underestimate me.
I see. I think I get it now. The glowing parts and all that. Okay. Oh my gosh, can I please get that? Thank you. Ether shot.
You cannot stop us!
You underestimate me.
Wow, this is actually getting a bit difficult here since I'm losing a lot more health. Okay. I think we won this fight. Plus it has some kind of mechanic here.
There!
On guard. I have you now.
Okay, so here.
You underestimate me.
Yeah, it's dead.
You cannot stop us!
Nice.
Follow the flow of ether. It will guide you.
Oh, follow this. There we go.
The ether is too dense. Ah, I'm losing you.
We'll be okay from here. The abyssal plane. Oh my god, this is beautiful. Sinking desire. A rush of familiar affection, the valiant Archon takes form. Oh shoot. I had to use Holy Ground real quick there. Damn.
I will not hold back.
But that might have been the play, honestly. To do that. Oh my god. Lord Harshavant. And that was Moonbrita earlier. Oh my god, I love this so much.
You underestimate me.
Come on. Please, work. Damn it. I was trying my best there with that. Feels bad. Alright, I guess I can't pull too much there. But they should already spawn, so it's not even something to be worried about. And we're falling like the way, or no we don't. I thought it was like the way we fall like when we were traversing from the first and all that back, but no it's not. Oh well. If I can finish off this one over here, and then this one here.
I have you now.
Heal me, heal me, heal, heal, heal.
I will not hold back.
Can I please hit this? Why is this? Alright, there we go. Oh my gosh, my camera is... No, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh my god, wow. Man, the camera here is not giving me a good time here. Yeah, I think I goofed too bad. Just like when I'm trying to use an ability, it then immediately goes the other way. Well, it seems that I'm recovered from that, but yeah. Nah, cameras here is going to be my biggest enemy, besides these things. That's unfortunate to say the least, but oh well. What can you do? Oh, and the boss is here already. Which means we got one more area to go after this, and that's the end of the dungeon. So who are we at against? Ritatine, the Unshakable. Oh my god. Guys no longer wishes this of you, Prefectus. I remember you from like literally the first expansion. I believe this fight was like the pushover fight, but wow, I didn't expect them to choose him. I mean, they did Ilbert already, and Capilimo, and Lord Orshafons, and Moonbrita. I mean, they mentioned Moonbrita, showed Orshafons' shield and all that, so I guess that's to be expected, but,
You underestimate me.
can we... There we go. Even I saw that was a thing, because there was, like, nowhere else to go. Uh-oh.
I have you now.
Yeah, damn, they brought Ritatine into this. Alright. They're certainly going all out. Although I don't know exactly who else is left. Oh my goodness.
You cannot stop us!
That didn't really do much, I don't think. That's fine though.
Underestimate me.
Yeah, this is his entire fight in a nutshell right there. So we already seen everything. Oh wait, I'm at level 90. What the hell am I doing? Use my Blades of Faith and crap. Come on. Blow it up, please. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. I went to the wrong crystal. Okay. Alright. Fair enough. I thought, you know, with that explosion there, that would have done it. But that's fine. I mean, we're already gonna win this fight anyway, so I'm not too worried. But yeah, I forgot, like, my level cap is level 90, so I can actually use my full combo over here now. Which is nice. Oh boy. And we won. There we go. Lord Van Baelsar, again, I fail you. You didn't fail him. Here we go. Oh, who is this? Do you see that light? What exactly was that for? Unsure. Sinking impatience. Okay. That, I kinda just flew there. Which is fine, I guess. I mean, I'll take it. Alright. Isn't gonna hit everybody. Yep.
I have you now.
Which is fine. Man, that is actually gonna be really good. I need to start using that more often.
You underestimate
That
me.
combo is really good. Alright. Three enemies here. I could probably pull that all the way over to that shield there. Is there anything even open here? No. Guess not. Every time it tries to change the freaking camera view. So irritating. Really, the camera is not your friend here. Holy crap. Amphilious spirit, oh my god. I knew we would meet you here. We'll make you proud. They really aren't holding back. Alright. I'm going to grab the last of the enemies here.
I will not hold back. I have you now.
Must be coming down to the finale here. Because that was Amphilia. Because she helped us in Shadowbringers. Did Stormblood. We're done Realm Reborn. We're done Heavensward now. We must be coming to the end here. We must be. So then, affiliate with Shadowbringers. We're coming to the end. Is this going to be a Shadowbringers boss person? Or is this going to be a Endwalker bit? That's what I am truly curious on, because this is the boss here. Like, this is it. We mapped it. Hermes? Or is it Fandaniel?
Is as far as you go. Oblivion beckons!
Hermes. A sundered soul. Amon the Undying. Amon? Oh, okay. Oh, right. Fandaniel's soul. Right. Okay. Yeah, no, this is... Okay. Yeah. Alright.
Many faces have I worn, but this is my favorite by far.
It is? Alright. I won't judge you.
You will persist in this folly no longer. The stage is set.
Is that Kairos? I was literally standing in that. I'm an idiot. What? Okay. I'm gonna just walk where the CPUs are, because I think that's my better chance, because I guess I did that wrong.
Let the curtains rise for the main attraction.
Oh, shoot. Oh, come on.
I have you now.
Oh. Wait. You sailed?
What a boorish audience you are!
Was that Ysael? From Heavensward, who is basically Shiva. Come on.
Away with you!
Are you freaking kidding me? I refuse to die
You
here.
underestimate me.
Okay.
Gloves are off. I have you now. I will not hold back.
20 seconds, come on. Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. 6 seconds, 6 seconds, 6 seconds. Okay, good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
I have you now.
This is going to leave a mark. This is going to leave a mark.
Just do it. We're close.
I will not hold back.
Got it.
Lies! All lies! Your dreams, your hopes, your futures, delusions and lies!
The path to the Mother Crystal has to be open now, right?
My very essence begins to wane. Sweet, sweet agony.
Leave this to him.
Yeah.
Come to deal the coup de grace. Good. Watching you struggle against the inevitable is bad comedy. Erase me from existence, soul and all.
Have you any memories of Meteon? Do you recall your days as Hermes?
How would you know that name? Then it was you. In Elpis. With Emmett Suck. The final pieces fall into place. In my halcyon days, as the mortal Ammon, I was haunted by a dream. Night after night, the faceless multitude, the voiceless cries, shards of shattered memories. But slowly, the fog began to clear. This was Elpis. And I was Hermes. Recurring though it was, I paid this dream little heed. It was only when I was granted the seat and memories of Fandaniel that I knew these visions to be true. They were the memories of Hermes that he himself erased using the power of Kairos. Or so he thought. In his attempt to burn away the events of that fateful day, he succeeded only in searing them more deeply into his soul. My soul. Death failed to expunge them, no matter how many times it came. Rebirth after rebirth, from one Fandaniel to the next. I wonder, is Emet adrift somewhere in this ethereal sea? In defeat, finally remembering your time together in Elpis? How it must gall him to be entrusted with knowledge of the final days, only to be rendered powerless to act upon it. So many lifetimes dedicated to restoring his beloved Amaral in blissful ignorance. Oh, folly! But make no mistake. My life as Hermes is not the reason I invited the world's end. I have lived. I have struggled. I have dredged the very depths of despair. And in the detritus of existence, I found the truth. I served a great ruler, powerful beyond measure. The world his dominion. Yet even he and his vast empire were destined to fall, to become one with oblivion. At the end of life's journey lies only death. So I ask you, why live at all? We betray, we torment, we murder. We are wicked, spiteful creatures, without exception. If life is so sacred, so precious, why fill it with such misery? Man wallows in a hell of his own making without purpose or meaning. To live is to suffer, and I would end that suffering by my own hand. It matters not if it flies in the face of all believed right and just. Death is the only solution! That is my truth, my answer to the question, and yet, even as the words pass my lips, I am filled with doubt. Has my search reached its end? Was this the only way? After all these years, is this the answer I was hoping for?
The lamentations of the damned. How it vexes me to see your conviction falter at the last. Fandaniel, still clinging to existence, I see. You, who champion death so fervently, unwilling to accept your own, refusing to be purified and swept into the sea of souls. As do I. We prisoners to men, watching as the world turns. Though unlike me, you will be spared the ignominy of having your corpse made a puppet, dancing to another's tune.
Is that Arsahi?
Yep.
How very astute. But let me be clear, I have not come to consort with the likes of you. Nor have I come to bemoan the state of the world following my untimely demise. In fact, I delight in mankind's downfall, and the anguish it brings the savior of the savages. If I played some small part in the chaos, all the better. Not that I was in any position to resist. But to be made accomplice to the betrayal of Lord Xenos. I would die 1,000 deaths to exact my vengeance. Now you are at my mercy. I shall drag us both into oblivion, and you will never see the fulfillment of your magnum opus. Even should you be reborn, your desperate search for answers must start again.
I feel bad for you, Amon. I truly do. I'll do what must be done. Next time we'll find the answer together.
And what might that be? My wish is all but granted. To die and take you all with me.
Don't try to follow me. I had more of you people than I could stomach in life. Never mind in death.
Likewise. I pray we do not meet again.
You had better hope not.
Come. Hydaelyn is waiting.
Brave travelers, I welcome you.
We meet again, Venat. You look well.
I see. Thou didst journey under Elpis. And now, the rivers of time converge.
Yep.
come. Yet I would hear you speak your reasons all the same.
You created the moon to deliver mankind from the final days. But is that really how it has to end? We do not wish to abandon this world. We want to protect the source and all of its shards.
To flee is but one of two paths. The other leadeth to Meteon, far beyond the stars, where she doth chant creation's requiem.
Then help us.
Her domain is formed of dynamis, pure, absolute. Where emotion and memory govern all, ether will avail you naught. Meteon hath gathered the pain and despair of countless stars, and to go unprepared is to go unto your doom.
Then help us.
We'll beat her. We'll win. I swear it.
We will.
Is what I might have said once.
No, we will.
After everything I've seen, all the times I've succumbed to my own anger and fear. I can no longer pretend that courage and faith will be enough. But are we truly so powerless? That our only choice is to flee?
Far from it, my child. Long ago, the inhabitants of myriad stars, many more prosperous than Atheris, sought to free their worlds from life's woes. Sorrow and anger, conflict and hostility, despair, and even death itself. But as Meteon reported, every attempt ended in failure. Darkness abideth within every living being, and can never be cast out. Neither reason nor faith can challenge this immutable truth. To live is to suffer. And in suffering, find strength and purpose and hope. As you have done so many times before. Thou dost pursue an impossible dream, yet knowing this, you pursue it nevertheless. And thou hast learned to depend on others as they do thee. Thy yearning for the power to save the powerless hath ever driven thee to greater heights. Thou hast grown strong. Though those closest to thee no longer walketh by thy side, their love remaineth thy guiding light. For duty's sake, thou hast been bound by truths unutterable time and time again. Yet thy heart hath never wavered, as thy companions will attest. In thy pursuit of mysteries great, all thou believest is brought into question. Undaunted, thy thirst for knowledge remaineth unquenched. The fires of hatred that once burned in thy heart burneth no more. From their ashes doth spring the light of love, warm and pure. As witness to black calamity, thou despaired at man's helplessness. Resolved, Thou didst unite a distant world on the brink of collapse. And thou, my champion, when all did seem lost, thou never abandoned hope. For every trial and every foe that did bar thy way, thou hast proven equal to the challenge, drawing courage from the many bonds forged on thy journey. You have all known despair, and though the end approacheth, you walk on, heads held high. Therein lieth your power, the strength to silence the song of oblivion.
Then there is a means to confront her.
Yes.
Yes, if you should prove yourselves worthy.
Prove ourselves. Oh no.
Hark!
Venat. Not again.
Nigh impossible is it to send mortals to the edge of the universe. Should you fail, there will be no second chance. As the will of the star, I ask of you this. Do you possess the fortitude to stand firm when all around you doth crumble? Do you possess the faith to vanquish despair itself? Should you lack the strength to best a supreme deity, I cannot allow you to make the journey. You must leave this star and never return.
I'm sorry, Venat, then. There's no other way.
Prepare yourselves.
Prove ourselves worthy, eh? Sounds straightforward enough.
Yep, here we go.
Aye. No room for confusion there.
In any case, we've come too far to back down now.
I am of the same mind. What power I have, I shall bring to bear.
The three of you seem to be forgetting who we're up against. It's not every day we battle a divine being of untold power. Well, not quite every day.
Most days.
Do try not to get underfoot. Needless to say, there'll be no margin for error.
Let us hold nothing back. For the people of this world and those beyond the rift.
Alas, the question I posed to thee in Elpis hath remained unanswered these long years.
I should give you my answer.
I would hear thy response, warrior of light. Shouldst thou emerge victorious?
You'll get it. The Mother Crystal. During this quest, and when you do support system, you have the opportunity to undertake a trial with a party of scions. Some of these allies' roles will differ from those you are normally able to select. Additionally, okay, cool. Goodbye, Venat.
I, the last of my kind, shall test thee. Come, prove thy worth. Have you the strength of will to alter man's fate? A change of arms. May the test continue. We're near or far.
This will hurt.
And now this.
Okay.
Pay for that.
Light unyielding.
Okay.
You underestimate me.
By blade. We're near or far.
I have you!
By blade.
Hold still.
Crystals of light. To me.
Oh, shoot.
Here.
No, you don't.
The song of creation's end. Feel.
Prepare yourself.
The sorrow and hope's demise.
This will
Think.
I will not hold back.
Find your way in the darkness.
You underestimate me.
Follow your light.
Barely made it.
Or fly, my children, and never look back. Then you are resolved.
Try and stop it!
But this test is far from over. By Crystal's light.
My turn.
You're mine!
Light unyielding.
I have you now.
Refulgence eternal.
My turn.
Oh shoot, I screwed up.
I have you now.
Where near or far. Where high or low.
There.
Shit.
Try and stop me!
This is it, Venat.
By blade.
You underestimate me.
Hold still. My turn.
I have you now.
Succumb not to fear.
You're mine!
You underestimate me.
Gloves are off.
Try and stop it!
Light unyielding.
You cannot stop us!
Where near or far.
Damn it.
you underestimate me?
Someone limit break now. Shoot.
The stars shall grant thee succor. Hold still.
I have you now.
Limit break.
Be gone!
At last, man has the strength to.
What was it again? Alt something? This? No. Come on.
happening?
Though my power is in constant flux, I have always kept a reserve for this very moment. It was a true test of your prowess. You have done well.
There is one thing I must ask. By sundering the world into 14 shards, the ether of all living beings too was divided. This reduction would in theory allow us to more easily interact with Dynamis. Having seen mankind brought to the very precipice of extinction, you wished for us to develop a means to overcome despair. You believed we had the potential, and sundered all creation to see it fulfilled, to deliver us to that swirling maelstrom of Dynamis in which our foe hides, and grant us the power to defeat her once and for all. Is this not true?
It is as thou sayest. 'Twas the trial to which I subjected mankind, and it hath led to untold bloodshed and suffering. There was no kindness, nor justice in the tragedy I wrought. When confronted with the almighty Zodiac, my only recourse was rend him and the world asunder, that his power be diminished for a time. And so it came to pass. Now you, my chosen, have surpassed my expectations, surpassed me. I entrust the fate of the universe unto you. This crystal contains the memory of Meteion's passage through the stars. Deliver it unto the Loperids. They will guide you to her.
Though they may be capable of crossing great distances, there is a vast difference between traveling to the moon and the furthermost reaches of the great expanse. And unlike Meteion, we cannot simply soar on waves of Dynamis to our destination.
Indeed. To make such a journey would require an astronomical amount of ether. But a solution lieth close at hand.
Of course.
Yes, my child. Ever since I became the will of the star, the ether drawn here had slowly crystallized. They who have answered my call know it well. While I have remained hidden, it hath become the embodiment of the planet's will in my place. A faceless, omnipotent force of nature.
The crystal.
The Mother Crystal. Our final hope. Alas, I can do no more. The fulfillment of this task doth fall to you, my chosen. Now, heed these words. Darkness and light, despair and hope, as goeth one, so goeth the other. Become light, become hope. I have a gift for thee. Come closer. Long have I searched for a means to safeguard the future of this star. Though I knew failure after failure, by recalling thy tales and my promise to thee, I found the strength to carry on. Though the world is ever changing, thy thirst for adventure hath never waned. Thine unshakable resolve never ceases to amaze, to inspire. As a mark of my gratitude, I bestow this final gift. Thou dost possess the crystal of Azan, yes?
Yep.
As Hydaelyn, I reside over the forces of stasis, tranquility, peace. The laws which impart stability to existence itself. I will weave this self-same power into the crystal, granting thee mastery over matter, to give form to the formless. Use it wisely, or it will not last indefinitely. As thou hast seen on thy journey through the ethereal sea, souls are drawn to thee. Mayhap this trait will prove to be a boon rather than a hindrance. It is thy hopes and prayers that enable Azam's invocations and give them life. So keep them close. But pray, remember this. When the way forward is hidden, even from the mind's eye, look not to the invocation, but within yourself. These were the words of the crystal's original bearer.
Venat.
With that, my work is finished. Fulfill our promise. Right the wrongs committed when the world was yet whole. Silence the song of oblivion. Teach her a brighter melody. Show her our journey is far from over.
I will. Thank you, Hydaelyn. We'll find our way, Venat.
It is I who should thank thee for all thou hast done and may yet accomplish. Long after I have gone, though not even my soul remaineth, my love will be with you forever, my dearest children.
I'm glad to see you well, though we could roughly place your soul as deep as you went. We can neither see nor hear you. The fluctuation in your ether near the end gave me quite a fright. What in the world happened? You mean to say Heidelin is... No, there's no time to feel our feelings. We must carry out Heidelin's will without delay. We'll find Meteon if it's the last thing we do. If you wouldn't mind handing over the crystal, that is, the fancy navigatory one. To the edge of the universe, where congregates the despair of countless stars. You were determined to see this through? We are. Should words fail us, we will fight to the bitter end. I know that it pains you to accept this, but I need to ask nothing more of you. Yet we have only two means to travel the great expanse, the moon and Charlene's Ark. I am all too aware that without both of them, there will be no exodus, but I nevertheless beg you to honor the agreement we made. The Forum's decision will be honored. You have earned the right to use the ship as you see fit. I could not rescind it, even if I wanted to. As it happens, I do not, and would do all within my power to aid your cause. With that settled, might I suggest you rest a little? Proving oneself to Heidelin is never easy, and despite our unparalleled genius, we'll need a day to make the necessary calculations. We may as well take advantage of it. You can chart a course through the Sea of Stars in a single day? Ye gods. Shall we head above ground for some fresh air then? Perhaps a nap? Aha, I've been expecting you. I heard about your foray into the ethereal sea. The students have ventured far and wide, but never quite so deep as that. Are you experiencing any after effects from your prolonged exposure? Nausea, dizziness, hauntings? We'll have a pleasant sleep, and if you do experience any unusual phenomena, please let me know. I shall add it to our records. Not quite yet. Just do that. And now.
There you are. Some time, indeed, yes. For you, at least. believe me, I'd meant to get some proper sleep. But here we are, drifting along instead. Well, well, you too. And so we remain, to watch and wonder. Yes, indeed. To begin, we first must see the end.
Fast within arms. A bold decision. Kryla's urgent news. Master, I trust you had a good rest? An envoy of Master Fortuneau arrived not long ago with a message. The Leopards have determined Meteon's location. We've been asked to gather at the Rostra. I'll meet you there along with the others. Everyone appears to be present and accounted for? Good. As you know, the Leopards have deduced the whereabouts of Meteon by means of a crystal bequeathed to us by Hydaelyn herself. Your quarry's location is a place far beyond the moon in the farthest reaches of the Sea of Stars, at the edge of creation. A veritable Ultima Thule. Indeed. Then, how then are we to reach it? An excellent question. Luckily for you, I have an equally excellent answer. In theory, with its advanced propulsion systems, the moon is capable of delivering you to Ultima Thule. But the myriad other facilities housed within would greatly impede travel through the Sea of Stars. Even the Mother Crystal may not possess ether enough to bear so massive a vessel to our destination back. However, if we integrate our Hyper Hopper into your ether burner, we should be able to fire things up and jump our way to the end of the universe in no time. Father, does this mean... Bear in mind, this decision was not made solely at my discretion, but with the consent of the Forum. Hearing the Leopard's proposal, the Forum was faced with a grave decision. To commit the Ark to this endeavor would mean abandoning both our plans to evacuate to the moon and to resettle on another star. Needless to say, the proposition invited fierce debate. In the end, however, the Forum was swayed by the simple fact that Hydaelyn believed you possessed the strength needed to overcome this crisis. The Great Exodus was, after all, a plan of Hydaelyn's own making, therefore, if in the 11th hour she would proffer another means by which we may seek salvation, we would be fools to dismiss it out of hand. Instead, she sacrificed everything, her very existence, to avert the destruction of the star. That is why we have chosen to place our faith in Hydaelyn, in you. The Ark will be made ready for your voyage to Ultima Thule. What of all the people that have labored so tirelessly to prepare for the evacuation? They must be furious. I would not be so sure. They have not forgotten your deeds on the Magna Glacius. nor did your instrumental role in orchestrating the delivery of adamantite go unnoticed. No, the people do not protest. Quite the contrary. They have expressed the unwavering support for you and your mission. Are the Loporrits too willing to abandon the Exodus? Were you not listening when we said we were born of Hydaelyn's love for Aetheris and its people? If it means your survival, we would do anything to help. And you'll most certainly have need of our expertise where you're going. There's no guarantee Ultima Thule is a place that supports life. An otherwise a vexing problem, and our know-how can remedy. Besides, Hydaelyn chose us to lead the way to Meteion. Why else would she give you a crystal only we can decipher? But more importantly, we were perfectly content to evacuate Aetheris until you brought us here, Urianger, and now we're enamored with the place, so what choice do we have but to save it? Of course, none of this is possible without you and the Scions, so I must ask, are you certain you wish to do this? You couldn't stop us if you tried. We'll avert the final days, whatever it takes. Very well, we shall inform the Forum of your decision and begin preparations to bolster the Ark with the Hyper Hopper. The Loporrits will coordinate with the Ilsabar contingent to have the necessary components transported via the Tower of Babel. Of course, it will take time until the work is complete. For now, pray take your ease. It would seem there is naught to do but rest and prepare, shall we? Ere we depart, we must leave nothing undone. Quite, though it is difficult to conceive of how we can best prepare to brave a domain where Dynamis governs all. Nevertheless, Hydaelyn deemed us worthy of the trials that await. For lack of any other feasible options at this late stage, let us trust in her judgment and face Meteion as we are. Which leaves the not-so-small task of coordinating our efforts here to you and to Taru. If all goes to plan, we'll be back before you know it. I certainly hope so. We will be praying for your safe return. Mayhap it will affect the Dynamis for the better. That settled, we should get some rest. Make the most of the time we've been afforded. The meeting's over, is it? You were in there for so long I started to worry. What do they have to say? The edge of creation. I see. Rest assured, everything will remain in order until you return. And you will return. Actually, Master, could I borrow you for a moment? Looks like your plans for the interim are decided. When the two of you have finished, meet us back at the Baldessian Annex, alright? Come with me to the Agora. I have something to show you. Welcome, Master, to Taru's boutique. I've always done my best to provide the Scions with fashionable attire, but in your case specifically, I'll make an extra effort to strive for the most functional yet stylish clothing one could ask for. Not that I'm playing favorites, but you are the Warrior of Light. Faced with this unprecedented crisis, I knew you would need an ensemble unlike anything I've created before, and that I wouldn't be able to do it alone. And so, after enlisting the aid of the world's finest artisans, I finally completed my career-defining masterpiece. But then inspiration struck. I saw a golden opportunity just begging to be seized. With the help of some Thavnarian refugees, I decided to set up shop here in Charlian. Of course, I would never charge you for any of your artworks, perish the thought. Basard, how are things coming along? Everything is in order, Mistress Tataru. We'll be ready to open shortly. Which is why I brought you here, to be our very first patron. Would you mind waiting here for a moment longer? The following event cannot be skipped. You may wish to cancel any pending due final. Okay. I did not expect to find you here. I imagine Nadana would also wish to offer her regards. Alas, after delivering our Trigon skills to the engineers, she remained to assist with their work on the ether burner. The simulacrum, too, will stay in Charlian while I oversee matters in Radzatan. It is rather a convenient means to keep abreast of developments pertaining to the final days or anything else. It also allows me, after a fashion, to watch over my people in this distant land. Farshan, I was hoping you'd stop by. I can't thank you enough for allowing your artisans to work with me here at the boutique. Please, it is I who should be thanking you. This establishment has restored a sense of normalcy to their lives. You have blessed them with newfound purpose and a means by which to support themselves in these troubled times. What's more, when they at last return home to Radzatan, the experience and knowledge they have gained in your employ will no longer prove a boon to the artistry and commence of our land. In fact, I came here to see how your new employees are settling in, and to express my gratitude for granting them this opportunity. It's an opportunity for me as well, believe you me. Your artisans have taught me so much about Thavnarian craftsmanship. Their resourcefulness and ingenuity are nothing short of inspiring. I can't wait to see what kind of wonders we come up with. I pray you every success in your endeavors, Mistress Tataru. Before coming here, I heard word of the Forum's decision, of what will soon be attempted. It was only then that I finally understood why my father called the store the last bastion of hope. Indeed, it was the last bastion, for the flame of every other star he encountered had likely been extinguished. In the boundless dark, the light of brimming life must have been blinding in its splendor. You journey into the heavens to protect that light. May the scales of my kin serve you well. I have faith you will prevail and restore peace and tranquility to the star. But that Ahwan were alive to see it. I will not see his sacrifice squandered, nor shall I rest until Radzatan is returned to its former glory. Forgive me, but I must take my leave. Fare you well, and remember, the people of the star have not given up hope, and neither must you. Ugh, where must I go to get a meal with some flavor in this wasteland of taste? Master, old boy, whatever are you doing here? A new boutique, you say? I had been meaning to expand my wardrobe. Yes, something with a little more flair, perhaps befitting a man of my station. Though I have nowhere to flaunt said raiments so long as my confinement continues indefinitely. I, the young Lord Fertomb, insists that, so long as there is work to be done, no matter how trivial, I must abide here in Charlian. Thus do I toil through every fiber of my being rails against it. Why, I've even suffered the company of that brute Sickard to see supplies transported in a timely fashion. Yet he was the one granted leave this morning to participate in some supposed covert operation. So I suffer instead for his otherwise welcome absence, now burned with extra busy work and without honorary here. There is no one to prepare my meals. I came here in the hopes of finding a nice cafe, perhaps. Alas, the Charlene delicacies I've stumbled here were lacking in every respect. If a hearty meal is what you're after, I suggest the last stand. The cafe over on the pier, their cuisine didn't appear all that appetizing, but if you vouch for their cooking, then perhaps I will give it a try. Thank you for the suggestion, and ta-ta for now, old boy. Well, well, is that Master and Tataru I spy? Hancock, what are you still doing here? You said you were returning immediately after dropping off your cargo. Yes, that was my original plan. After all, any expertise required aside from the delivery of goods is well beyond my purview. But what manner of entrepreneur would squander an opportunity to study the markets of the northern seas? Worry not, I will return straight away to Kugane once I have finished. Oh, of course you would find a way to turn this crisis to your advantage. She wounds me, the industrious woman running a new boutique. I am not blind to the travails of those who fight on the front lines to deliver us from ruin. Indeed, I have every confidence they will succeed, and I would make myself and my business ready for their return. If you believe in them so devoutly, then why not put your money where your mouth is? Fair enough, Tataru. Fair enough. There is not more I can do to help ready the Ark and her heroes for their maiden voyage, but on your return, I shall host a grand celebration in your honor at the Bocario Inn. Accommodations are quite costly, given the reputation of said establishment, but the East Aldenar Trading Company would be honored to foot the bill. I appreciate the gesture, but no thank you. Will there be lemon cakes? Oh ho, a man of tart tastes, I see. Yes, there will be lemon cakes and much, much more. The finest delicacies the world and Lord Lolorito have to offer. But let us speak more of this upon your return, lest I draw even more of Tataru's ire. Till next we meet. Master, decided to spend your time at the markets, did you? Tataru. Biggs, Wedge, I take it work on the Ark proceeds apace? Aye, it does indeed. Collaborating with the greatest minds of Charlie and Radzahan has been a rewarding experience. And that's to say nothing of what we've learned from the Loporits. The Ark is unlike anything we've ever had the pleasure to work on. Even Nero was rendered speechless on more than one occasion. I can't wait for you to see it. And you'll never guess who paid us a visit before we came to Charlian. Alpha. I think he sensed the coming danger and returned to check on us. He was always one turn up in a time of need, and I suppose that's why he decided to join us here in Charlian. Good thing too. I don't know how he does it, but he has a knack for brightening your day just by being there. Still hard to believe we have the means to send you off into the great expanse, though. To the farthest known reaches of, well, everything. I never thought I'd live to see such marvels, yet here I am. More often than not, you and the Scions are the catalyst that sparks the need for these great innovations. To think how much I'd missed out on, and had I not been a member of the Ironworks. An awful lot of work, to be fair, and the privilege of being worked like a cart chocobo. There is that too. As busy as we've been, I wish there was more we could do for you. But no matter what happens, we have to keep believing for a brighter future. That we do, my friend, that we do, and one filled with even more adventure. When you head back, would you tell the engineers I'll be along shortly with refreshments? That's very kind of you, Tataru. They'll be glad to hear it. And on that note, Wedge and I should get going. Still a few more supplies together before we return. Terribly sorry for the wait. Right this way, if you please. Right, I don't believe the two of you have been formally introduced. This is Fassard, from Palika Stand. Haven't we met before? Yes, it was you who helped us at Perusa, and again when crossing the ice fields, was it not? I doubt we exchanged little more than glances then, but it is kind of you to remember me. Thanks to Mistress Tataru, I and many of my friends have found gainful employment in this foreign land. It is only natural to feel fear in the face of calamity. At such times, we must look to one another for strength and succor. I know not whether we will come to call this place home or return to Thavnair, but we are here today, and are glad to have contributed to the cause. And contribute they did by helping to make your new garments as durable as possible. We put our hearts and souls into them, and I have every confidence they'll keep you safe in the battle to come. Gods, to think how far we've come since our humble beginnings at the Waking Sands. From the rising stones to the falling snows, even the certain insufferable someone's Ruby Bazaar, we were always fortunate to find friends along the way. Even when you were swept away to the first, Graha Tia was there to grant you sanctuary. I'll never forget the relief I felt when you all returned to us. I thought my heart would burst. Yours has been a long, long journey, and I've been privileged to watch, often with bated breath, as you persevered time and time again. For all the joy we've shared, there's been much sorrow as well, but I've long since learned you can't have one without the other. Which is why I promised to send you off to the Sea of Stars with a smile. And you can be certain I'll be the first one to welcome you back on your return. I wouldn't have it any other way, Tataru. Oh shoot. Crap. Need to finish quick. In addition to our new ensemble, we have Raymond's weaponry for every need, so please feel free, browsers. Didn't even pay attention. Good grief. Good grief, no. Okay. Okay.